Let's do it. Let's start a revolution. Smash balls.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Smash balls. What's going on, guys? Today I'm here to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. Meatballs. I wanted to make meatballs that were better than anything I've ever made before. I've always been told I make a pretty decent meatball, but I wanted to find another way to come up with something that would just put it over the top. The idea for this came from the idea that when you're cooking meat, one of the best ways to make meat or make any dish more flavorful is to get some of that sear, get some of that brown bit off the meat. You know, we sear steaks, we sear chicken breasts, we sear scallops. Anytime you make pulled pork, it's nice to get some of those burnt ends on there. And I was trying to figure out a way to do that with meatballs. So the obvious answer would be to just sear the meatballs. A lot of people do their meatballs like that anyway. You know, sear them, turn them over, and then throw them in the sauce. The problem with that is, for me, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because when I make meatballs, I like to make a lot of meatballs. I make 7 or 8 pounds of meat, and to sit there and do batches would take me, you know, hours. So what I wanted to do is figure out a way to get that brown, seared, nice meat inside of the meatball. I'm gonna walk you guys through what I came up with, and this isn't a cooking channel, and this is definitely not a recipe per se, but rather a technique that I came up with that I want to put out into the universe and have everybody try, because these are the best meatballs that I've ever made. Now, I've been making a lot of smash burgers lately, and if you've never had smash burgers, it is just a wonderful little treat. It's not a crazy, juicy, fat burger. It's just a thin burger. If you have never made smash burgers before, I would recommend finding a video on how to do it. You just smash them as thin as possible to the point where there's actually holes in the meat, and then you use cheese to try to basically glue two together, and they're phenomenal. So what I decided to do was just make some smash burgers and then crumble that up and put them inside the meatballs, and it turned out ridiculous. I wanted to share it with everybody. Come with me on this journey and you're gonna really like the way these turn out. So the onions are gonna go in with the meat. That might seem like a lot of onions, but whatever, I like it.
I like it.
Gonna use a little bit of fresh sage here because I'm putting pork in. Gonna dice that nice and fine. And guys, use the back of your knife. Don't drag a sharp knife across the cutting board.
Grow up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula.
This is not a recipe, but this is a technique. This is one thing I learned from Sam the cooking guy. Watch his channel. But we're gonna make a hole in those onions, put a little bit of new olive oil in, and then, boom, a little bird's nest for your garlic. And now in we go with the smash burgers. I made 6 or 8 of them, I think. A nice little pile here. And we're just gonna grind that right up in there and make a big old mash that we're gonna later add to the raw meat. And why not deglaze those flavors with a little bit of vermouth? I just use vermouth because it stays on the shelf longer than wine and it still tastes good. So now we got our hamburger, smash burger, onion mix here, and we're just gonna put it in like normal meat. I put it in the fridge for a little while overnight, and now we're just gonna act like it's normal raw meat, make meatballs like you normally do. Here's how I do it.
Write it down so you don't forget.
The weirdest egg.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time? Yeah.
Hey babe, gonna need some breadcrumbs and I got some weird hands, okay? Can you help me out?
Lord knows we need family now more than ever.
Right here? Please? Smile for the camera.
I'm not on camera.
Yeah, let's go. Keep it coming. That's probably good. Thanks, lover. Say hello to all my followers. It's a meatball montage. It's a montage of meatballs. Everything I'm doing will be sped up, 'cause it's a montage of meatballs.
I've been called the songbird of my generation.
Now here's a little comparison for all you size queens out here. There's a tennis ball, lax ball, golf ball. So meatball's about the size of a lacrosse ball. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go big. Look at those bad boys. They smell amazing. I wish you guys could be here to smell these things.
Think of the smell. You haven't thought of the smell, you bitch!
That might be the best meatball I've ever made. It's one of the best meatballs I've ever had.
That good.
Do yourself a favor, put some smash burgers in your meatballs. Smash balls. Guys, I highly recommend, I highly encourage you guys to try this recipe. If you like it, share it, send it to your grandmother, send it to your aunt, tell them they've been doing it wrong their entire lives, and just get this out into the world because it's amazing. You're gonna love it. Thanks for watching. If you like this, subscribe to this channel. See ya.
I'm out of here.
That's what they're called, babe.
Huh?
That's what they're called.
Smash balls?
Mm-hmm. That's what I named them. Isn't that a sweet name? Mm-hmm. Smash balls.
I didn't realize that you already had two in the sauce for me.
Mm-hmm. I was looking out for you.
Well, until I realized you were videoing, I was like, what the heck? I hear him eating. I told him I was coming out to eat with him. He doesn't care.
Smash balls.